Hey everyone, Kai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 7th episode of Watashi no Oshi wa Akuyaku Reijou. I'm in love with that villainess. But yeah, last episode we got to become part of the student council and get to help them out with ghost stories. As you do. Although it turned out just the ghosts were mostly just Relaire and Ray herself, like I think those turned out to be her ghosts more or less. No actual spooky ghosts, so nothing too much to worry about. But what we do have to worry about is kind of two fronts. We have potential kind of uprising with certain students, right? We had a little bit of we brought that up a little bit last episode as something that was being handled off screen, handled by non-main characters, right? But also just ending out the episode with a very concerning line of dialogue about these happy days can't last forever or something to that effect. So something to be worried about for sure. And of course, you still have the whole, don't give up, Claire thing we keep getting from Ray. So that's still a thing as well. So plenty of reason to be worried, I guess, is my overall point there. But for now, we do have to get into it and see how it goes. So as always, if you enjoyed the video, please click the like button and support me on Patreon for the picture-in-picture version. And let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Veteran maid. Great to have you, Lena. Did no one tell her about this? Yeah, complain to the rod. I guess he wouldn't. At least they have that level of self-awareness. It's like, well, I guess I can't complain much more anymore. Classes. Okay, Lena Sensei. And there we go. Lena Sensei. I told you. And she even broke out the whip. Finally, she gets her time to shine. Ma'am, yes, ma'am. This is unreal. Oh, there we go. Feels like it's opposite day. That one was pretty good. Yeah, that was something, wasn't it? She got a bit into it. Flashback time. Little Lennon. Where's your whip, girl? That's clear, all right. I have a feeling she's not going to. Again, remind me of that certain other maid annoying, anime. Oh, the way she says, hey, mean. Would be a horse. You heard the girl. Yeah, just hands in, because a real horse is too big for her. How dare you defy me? Okay. I guess that's one way to play it. But she did a good job of wiggling out of that. Yeah, she was always choroi. Just because it was very flawed logic, but it worked. That's the important thing. Sasuga Claire. Oh. Oh, now we get the opening. Like 5 minutes into the episode. Wonder how many times Lena used that excuse on Claire, just like slight variations of it. Like, oh, I can't do that for you. I'm just a lowly commoner. It would be. I kind of want to see her ride her as a horse. I'm not gonna lie. I always think of Gabriel Dropout with that sort of thing. Having someone younger and smaller than you, like play horsey with them basically. Because Gabriel did that with her little sister. When she went home. For those of you that have watched Gabriel Dropout, if you haven't, I would suggest you do so. I know overall reception of the show wasn't amazing, but I always really liked it. What makes or breaks a school fair is a cross-dressing cafe. It's a mouthful of a title. And here we go. Reverse trap Claire. And as expected, Ray pulls it off well. Okay, better than expected. I mean, some look better than others in the outfit. Let's just leave it at that. Was that a compliment? It's oddly well. I mean, if it was more feminine, you could definitely pass as a girl, I would say. Here's my cat, by the way. Man, those girls up front are excited. All that training paying off. We're able to serve and drag no less. Just very ladylike there. Oh wow, man, she really is going for it. I could believe this is just her normal state. Like she nailed that. Like shockingly well. You've been requested. Yeah, serve that customer, Claire. Here is a sight right here. Like a rabbit, please. Sasuga Claire. Yeah, there's some reveal. And a kiss, if you don't mind. Wow. Wow. It's not the lewdest thing she could have said. Yeah, if you have any clear data on you, I'll take some. She dodged it. Tragic. Did you really not recognize the voice? Yeah, don't say they're gonna get me nervous, because you know something's gonna go down. Something's gonna, like, the students are unhappy are gonna make a ruckus or, do something. Do what we call here in America a mostly peaceful protest. It's like, I will snap you in half, boy. Yeah, we literally have someone lurking in the corner, in the shadows. Up to no good. The only question is, what are they gonna do? Is this a troublemaker? Uh, who are you people? A royalty of some... Yeah. Loro. What if I don't feel like it? Huh? So at least she's familiar with him. Isn't dodo bird hard to find? I'm not sure about this world, but... We're fresh out. You should have been here 5 minutes ago. Dodo. It rolls off the tongue really well in Japanese. If you knew he was in the game, you should have been prepared for this. But how will it go here? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I was hoping Claire would be the one to step up. Loro knees. Gotta use your imagination for this. Does Ray know Lolo knees? That's a question. Yeah, it's never a great thing. Right. Can I give you your head pat reward now? There's a tsundere. Or whatever. Gotta love Claire. Another flashback. Yeah, real horses. We're going shopping for her. She went from blue to green. I hate it. It's like, I'm surrounded by dresses. What if they gang up on me? Is that gonna be a person from same country? It looks like it. And he's a jerk, of course. Go smack him. They're always so impressed by that. How dare he? This is a test case over here. Because I assume Lena does not speak Loranese, so has no idea what's going on right now. I mean, maybe she does, I don't want to assume. But I can see why that reminded her of this. Yeah, how dare he? Who does he think he is? Never let anyone bully you but me. You know, can I serve Claire too? She's so short. I'm eating this sandwich. Some such a noble rich person privilege. So how's your day been going? Even hunched over, he's still taller than Ray. She's like, I came to the wrong room. I know what you mean. I bet. That is the best, Claire. Okay. Marry me. That would be great. I would love that. Like a date, you know. You know, if Milady would have me. Oh, that was a good blush. And she reciprocated. Perfect. I couldn't have asked for a better scene right there. You're human though. You know, I'm not gonna make a lewd joke, but I'll think it. What are you scared, Claire? Didn't we conquer ghosts last episode? And here we go. Yeah, make sure to hold hands. You don't want to get lost, Claire. Or eaten by a ghost. Ray, she's genre savvy. And there we go. Yeah, Ray knows what she's doing. She knows why she came here. Things bigger than you are, Claire. Damn. Wind magic and balloons. It's a match made in heaven. Hey, she said she doesn't need food and drink, didn't she? Anything silly? What do you expecting? So now that they're separated, I'm getting worried again. Ooh, pretty. Is that silly though? I can't read the sign, man. Can you translate it into either English or Nihongo? I'll take either one. Sure, I guess. I'm mad. Commoner movement. Maybe once you get a hashtag, I'll participate. Yeah, don't corrupt my servant with this nonsense. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Know your place, commoner. It's like, it's okay, man. Maybe next time. I think she also bought a necklace. I mean, you definitely can't blame him for, for aspiring for that. But you also can't blame Noble for not wanting that to happen. And yep, I think she got it. Amulet, that's a word, thank you. Actually, it's really pretty. I like it a lot. She doesn't tease you. Yeah, that is definitely the weird part. Sure, but from my perspective, it's not the case. You're a beautiful blonde Ojo-sama tsundere. That too. Living that Japanese worker life. Amazing graphics right there. There she is. Know your place. Yeah. What a beautiful scene. That she could never understand. What if I just want to hold your hand? I don't think that's entirely true. And even if it was, it's not forever. Yeah, she's still holding on to that. Next episode, she's wearing it. Make fun. That's what life's about, making fun. The adjusting facial expressions during these bits, I just, I enjoy it. Lucky my on this side. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what we see at the end of the ED too. Are we gonna run into trouble at the very end of the episode? It was great, wasn't it? I need a gif of that. Yeah, here's the trouble. Ada. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. Did Noble get beat up? Did commoners get slaughtered? We're just gonna end off on that. The swirling currents are... I couldn't quite get to read all that. But, okay. That was the 7th episode of, Watashi no Oshi wa Akuyaku Reijou. So this was our festival kind of episode. So we got to see the much anticipated cross-dressing cafe thingy. And yeah, many of our members looked great. Like I said, some look better than others, but I mean, Claire definitely pulls off the look better than I could have imagined. And even just the actual role itself, doing the job, she did a much better job with that than I expected. Like everything I know about Claire, I was worried about, how well she would do, but yeah, apparently Lena Sensei's training really paid off. So that was another fun part of the episode, getting to see Lena with the whip, just whipping those nobles into shape to the point where they can actually serve those filthy commoners, So good on Lena. Even got some more context on the whole Claire-Lena, relationship. Because, apparently, I mean, we already knew she was been made for her for a long time since she was young herself. But, we got to see the start of it, how Lena just manages Claire in general, like avoiding playing horsey with her, because just of how easy Claire is, Chodoi, but which, of course, Ray knows that well at this point, but that was fun. But also a little bit of similarities to what happened currently with the whole Roto, whatever, noble prince dude, right? Like Claire, she is willing to step up like that for people that she cares about to defend them against somebody who's mistreating them. Like, we've seen that before. So this episode definitely showcased a lot of that between the current day one with Ray and the flashback one with Lena, right? So Claire is somebody that you can rely on, I would say, But like Ray said at a certain point, it's never pleasant when Claire is hard on herself. I'm not sure that's the best way to describe it, but clearly she does have that sort of self-deprecating attitude about herself, right? Especially when Ray does, want to praise her or whatever. She's the one scene she talks about Ray teasing her, and I'm not saying she doesn't tease her sometimes, but it wouldn't surprise me if most of the praise kind of stuff that Ray gives to Claire just kind of takes it all as teasing because of how her overall opinion of herself. There could be an element of that too, but yeah, this was definitely a good episode for Claire Ray interactions because not only do we have that great scene of Claire coming up to help Ray, which she denies in a usual tsundere fashion, but we also had the full-blown date, or escort, around the festival, going to the haunted house, which allowed for some embracing, scared embracing, which is the main appeal of a haunted house for any kind of couple in progress in anime. For sure. So we got some of that. Even got a nice present bought for Claire, which she kept, She didn't give it back or anything like that. So definitely good stuff right there. But we also have a little bit of the what do they call it? The commoner. What's it called? Commoner resistance? It was called something like that. But basically, commoners are fighting for improved status. I guess I'll call it that. But obviously, not all the nobles are going to be super happy about that idea. But we'll see if anything comes of that. Yeah, commoner movement. That's what they called it. Okay. Yeah, they're looking for more supporters. He had such high hopes for Ray when he saw her. Matt. Was Matt the one that got attacked later on? Because if so, that's sad. Poor Matt. Where's that one part? Okay, because I wanted to see exactly how it was phrased, the purpose of the movement. I forgot that. He never technically said it. Claire said it after taking the flyer from him. Okay, that's why I had trouble finding it. But anyway, basically a movement seeking equality among nobles and commoners. I'm not sure how that looks in his head. If you want to fight for improved rights and all that, that's that there's nothing wrong with that. But I feel that's definitely never going to happen. Full blown equality, no, I can't see that ever working for so many reasons. But I guess it could be one of those things where you set the bar really high and you just negotiate and you find a middle ground somewhere. That might be where it goes. But there's nothing wrong with commoners, fighting for like a certain base level of treatment and, living conditions and all that. But not that I'm super familiar with the situation in this world, really. But like generally, if you have movements like this, there's something that needs to be improved. So yeah. But we'll see. We'll see what ends up coming of that. But all I know is Claire was not a big fan of these random commoners putting those ideas in her servant's head. But then we got a very nice scene where she actually talks about just, she phrased it as saving, how Claire saved her. Because Claire is still in a position where she's very confused about why Ray acts the way she does around her, why she supposedly loves her so much. She still never really has a full grasp on that. So, once in a while we do have these scenes where she just kind of asks about it. But like I said, she's never going to truly understand for so many reasons, because she doesn't know about the country that Ray's reincarnated self came from, the situation there. She's not going to understand that. She's not going to understand what a video game is, what a video game can do for somebody in that kind of situation. What happened to your Oshi in that video game, and then literally going to that Oshi's world and being able to be by her side all the time. Like, she couldn't imagine the level of happiness you would get from that. She just couldn't understand. But, even I didn't, completely grasp it until we had this scene here. I understood the premise of the show and all that, but there's something about the shot we got there of her in front of the TV, seeing these still frames of the visual novel screen itself. A mere commoner, know your place, as Claire just has that amazing sprite pose of hers. Got an angry face, a laughing face. Just, it really gets the point across here. I almost feel like the first episode should have had more real world, her just playing the game, to really get it lodged into the audience's head, what a part of her daily life this world is to her, right? I feel like that could have really, I feel like the show could have benefited from that. But this scene here really definitely drove the point home very clear to me. How amazing that would be. You just have a character in a game. It's your comfort game. You come after a hard day, you always come back to it. You see her smiling face. You cheer up. You're having a great time. That's your source of happiness. And then that source of happiness explodes into just a volcano, a mountain of happiness, because now you're literally by her side, getting to live life with her. The level of happiness, and I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine such a thing. I was trying to think if there's any character, a fictional character, that I would want to jump to the screen and live with them. And I don't think one really comes to mind. But I feel like I guess I just don't have an Oshi. That's the sad thing. But there's plenty of characters that I like, that I enjoy watching on screen. But I don't know if any of them really resonated with me to the extent where I would just want to just give up my entire current life and just go into their world and be a part of theirs. I'm sure if I thought about it enough, I could probably pick someone that would be my ideal candidate for that. But nobody really jumps out at me right now. I'll probably have to give that some thought. But yeah, if only Claire could understand the position she's in and what she means to Ray and all that. But maybe someday she will, if we hang out with her enough. But yeah, nothing too bad in the episode happened, aside from a commoner getting attacked by Yu's, servant or whatever they called him. So that sucks, but because that could definitely be a catalyst for more violent actions from the commoner movement. So you definitely wouldn't be surprised if that were to happen. But anyway, it was a good episode. I definitely enjoyed the Ray Claire stuff that we got, and there's definitely plenty of good Ray Claire stuff. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.